Welcome back, everybody. Let's do some drawing. Apologies if you hear any screeches or odd little sounds. I've got a little friend with me today, so we've been looking after a little pigeon the last few weeks, and he's just become part of the family. And I don't think he wanted to be alone downstairs, so he's just joined me for a little bit of drawing. So apologies. I think this one might be a bit of a noisy video, but it might be a nice change from me rambling on about whatever stuff pops in my head. So yeah, I hope you're all having a really good day. Today I just wanted to do kind of what we did the last video with Ayla. We're just going to go through a few different designs for Nilfa, the horned, demonic, long-tailed, underground burrowing character from the game. So yeah, I just wanted to do a real nice quick little sketchy thing, and then I've got a few other little ideas above. Oh, the pen's running out slightly. And I thought that'd be quite a cool little video, because I wanted to do it anyway, and I thought, oh, might as well stick it on cam. So yeah, I did all the sketching, and I was just about to ink, and I thought, well, I forgot I got a channel. I should stick it on there. Yes, mate. Yes? What's up? You want to come on camera? Come see the world? Yeah, well, we can do that in a bit. So, yeah, we got a few different ideas for what I think would be quite cool for Nilfa, and I guess all the little sketches I do for the characters, they don't really have the full details that I want to have them in the game, obviously, because of time restraints and not wanting 3-4 hour videos for every single drawing. So for this one I thought I'd just do a few more little scratchy details as usual, but maybe a little bit more of the how I imagine the character in general, really. Yeah. That was quite nonsensical, wasn't it? Anyway, how is everyone doing? They've got their cups of tea, and they're ready for the week coming. I know I am, because I've got a week off from work. I know. Sorry for making anyone jealous with that. Just wanted to share the good news. There's going to be a week of sat in the garden and pottering and yeah, just enjoying myself, really. I can't wait. Yeah, really looking forward to it. So yeah, this week I've got no reason not to make a few videos, and yeah, looking forward to it. So I think there was another question I needed to answer in this video, and I've completely biffed it again. Oh no. But hopefully it will pop back in my head in a little bit. So yeah. So I'm just drawing. I did a little video the other week with Nilfa, and I really liked how I did her clothing. It was sort of very raggedy and, torn and ripped and whatnot. But I liked it was just on the one side, and the other side was kind of, oh, I'm a little bit off camera, so sorry about that. And I liked how it wasn't totally covering, and I don't know, there's something about the fact that she has so much movement, and she's kind of like a dancer in a weird way. I imagine how she moves through the ground itself, almost like fluid, and I thought that was quite cool. So I guess that's maybe where this new version for her is coming from. Yeah. There's her lower back, and then I forgot to do the spikes and stuff. Oops, my bad. So yeah, to be honest, I just really wanted to draw a few little bits about her, and yeah, here we are. Cool. So, nothing too different from what we've done before, just I really like repetition. And I think as we go along in the channel, I think that will become more and more obvious because often I draw the same thing, dozens and dozens of times just to try and get, even if I'm drawing somewhat exactly the same thing, it's more of a processing thing of trying to figure out the character and, I don't know. I suppose it's giving them time to sort of ferment and evolve in my head. And sometimes I think I draw something and it's a mistake, but it ends up staying in the actual idea for a character or drawing or whatever it is. So I got a few different ideas. One was sort of strangely, she was going to be made out of like textiles. She was going to be like created, and there was this whole puppet master sort of storyline behind her origins, and it was kind of cool, but at the same time I don't know, it didn't really have what I wanted for her. I sort of want this incredibly scary character, but not that puppets and stuff like that isn't terrifying, because it is. Has anyone got that with me? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I think puppets are really freaky. I don't know why. You alright, Mr. Pigeon? Okay. I will show him in a little bit because it's quite a nice little chap. But if anyone doesn't like pigeons, maybe I'll give a forewarning before I show him. Some people get freaked out by pigeons, and that's fair enough. I get freaked out by puppets. So yeah, originally Nilfa was going to have, sort of like stitching everywhere and, like that, but also her body herself, and it was quite a cool idea, but I don't know, it just never really stuck. Oh, he looks like he's going to fly. Don't fly, bud. No. You're okay. Do you want to have a look at it? Let's re-show you. Whoops. This is him. I know. Right. And continue. Yes, I know. Oh no, I didn't even. Yes. I know, mate. Sorry about that. Absolute chaos occurred. The video was very happy to jump on camera, but then I kind of dropped the phone and I laughed about it, so might have to edit a little bit of that out. I think he was very happy to come on camera. Right, back to the drawing. So this is very much the design from the other week when we talked about Nilfa. Have I been calling her Nilfa in this video? I wonder if I've been calling her Ayla. I'm aware that Ayla's next to me, so now I'm worried that... it doesn't matter. Nilfa. Cool. Yeah, this one's the one we did last time, which is quite a cool design. I think it's one of those less is more kind of things. And a much spikier tail, little spikes all the way down. And then this one was sort of another version where it's very, very scratchy, very, very bitey sort of character. Lots of the, almost like the fins, the spines. But this was the kind of version that we did when we were doing the portraits for the characters. And I'm just not sure which one I like more, actually, because I feel like this one looks more like something that would burrow in the ground, and looks more like a creature. But the other ones have got their merits too, so I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Put another little spike there. and sort of have sort of arm wraps. I always like the two fingers rather than more human-like. Just think it has a cooler look to it. There we go. And then, oh, I missed my pigeon friend now. Quite enjoyed his little chirps. Anyway, yeah, so this one's more of a burrowing ground creature rather than the humanoid-looking one. Well, I suppose they're all humanoid, aren't they? But the tail's very draconic. It's got these big spiky spines sticking out all the way, which is cool. I just not entirely sure if it's the right sort of fit for the game itself, and then big spiky tail. But that's kind of the idea today. What I'm doing, I'm just trying to figure it out. And then I've got another. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was trying to draw sort of going through the ground itself, but it's a bit tricky. You know what? I won't even do that one. I'll try and draw off the cuff of my head. So I'll do one that she's kind of like perched waiting for something. Sorry, this one might not be as good as the others because it's going to make this one up as I go along. Who needs pencil, right? Yeah, so, yeah, bit of an eventful video. Almost was professional at some points. Most of the time, probably not. But, maybe that's just my style. Unprofessionalism. And there we go. And then her other knee there. There we go. Let's do some bags and stuff because we sort of miss those out because we're always trying to do the actual character itself. But I think the bags and things like that are so important in the game. Being able to carry your own home with you at times, sort of thing. Yeah, that's cool. I'll do some little wraps on it and maybe just have some things that are stuck to it, like a little saw blade. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, how are we doing for time? I think we're probably about ready then to sort of finish up. Yeah, that would do, wouldn't it? Oh, this was I've drawn over it, but I'll draw it here real quick. This was a sort of sketch, sort of idea of what she'd look like from above. You got all her little bags, you got a horn, some stitching, and then this big long tail that wraps around. I just thought it was cool. And little rip bits coming off it as well. Yeah, that was sort of the idea, so. Nilfa. Again. Yeah, I'll do that as 1, do that as 2, do that as 3. So yeah, that's sort of, that's what I wanted to draw today. A little bit of a doodle sesh. So, hope you enjoyed yourself. Oh, I'm off camera again, because I'm a professional. And, yeah, just do the little tail bit sort of coming up. It's almost like it's got a life of its own, I feel like. When you see spider monkeys, they're always kind of, their tails just doing their own little thing, like independently. I wonder if it's kind of like that. Very xenomorphish tail. Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I do nice nicely, I think. So yeah. Anyway, thank you to everyone that's come to join me. Sorry about the ramshackle, the weirdness of this video with the pigeon. And I'll have to do it again because it was good fun. Anyway, you all take care. I'll leave it just there. Alright. Bye, everyone. Made a bit of a mess, man. What do you think? Which one's your favourite one? Do. Hello. Looking at Arronte. Excellent. Well, everyone, a little bit of an extra. Take care. Bye-bye. Yes. Yeah, say that. Yeah.